Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the show that cracks open corporate filings to reveal the real story. And today we've got Bloomia Holdings Incorporated keeping things interesting, or maybe just filing them. Is this a sign of blooming success or just a lot of paperwork? Let's find out before we dive in. If you love getting straight talk on what companies are actually up to, hit that subscribe button. And for more direct access and to chat about these filings, join our Discord community. The link is in the description below. So what is the occasion for this filing? It is an 8K report, which companies file when something significant happens that shareholders should know about, like major financial updates. Bloomia Holdings Incorporated is giving us a peek at their financial results for the 3 and 6 months that ended on the 31st of December of 2025. This report was filed on the 13th of February in 2026, and it immediately throws us into the numbers. The main event here is a press release announcing their financial performance. Think of this as the company's official word on how they did financially during that last reporting period of 2025. Now, Bloomia Holdings Incorporated is a Delaware incorporated company. You can see that here they've got a commission file number of 001-13,471 and an IRS employer identification number of 41 to 1,656,308. These are the official identifiers that the government uses to keep track of them. Let's look at what they actually trade on the stock market. Their common stock, which has a par value of $0.01 per S-Hair, trades under the ticker symbol TOP on the Nasdaq stock market, LLC. That is the main place investors would be looking to buy or sell their shares. The core of this 8K filing is contained within Item 2.02, which covers the results of operations and financial condition. This is where the company is required to report significant events affecting their financial standing. In this case, it is all about their latest earnings announcement. The actual meat of the financial update is in the press release that is included as Exhibit 99.1. This is the company's official statement to the public about how they performed financially. While this 8K filing just tells you that the press release exists and is attached, the press release itself would contain the detailed numbers like revenue, profit, and any key performance indicators they want to highlight. When we look at filings like this, especially an 8K focused on financial results, we want to see not just the numbers but the story behind them. Did they meet their targets? Are they growing, or are there signs of trouble ahead? A press release attached to an 8K is usually crafted to put the best possible face on the results. So our job is to look beyond the spin and see what is really going on. Think about it like a doctor giving a checkup. The press release might say you are feeling fine, but the detailed medical report will show all the vital signs. We're here to decode those vital signs for Bloomia Holdings Incorporated, for companies that are reporting earnings. The biggest things we want to understand are trends. Are revenues going up or down? Are they making more profit or less? How do these numbers compare to what analysts were expecting? And crucially, how do they compare to the same period last year? A 10% increase in revenue sounds good, but if a competitor grew 20%, maybe it is not as strong as it seems. We'd be looking for information on things like sales growth, their profit margins, how much cash they have on hand, and any debt they might be carrying. For example, if their revenue is up but their costs have also gone way up, their actual profit might not have improved much or could even have decreased. That would tell us they are selling more but finding it harder to make money on each sale. We also want to see if the company is making good on its strategy. If they announce plans to expand into new markets or launch new products, are the financial results showing that this is paying off? Or are they pouring money into new ventures that aren't generating returns yet? This filing, by referencing the press release, is essentially pointing us to the company's own summary of these critical financial details. The fact that this is an 8K and not a more detailed quarterly report like a 10Q means it is likely focused on a specific material event, in this case, the release of their earnings. This is often the most important numbers of the period, the highlights that the company wants investors to see immediately. We need to remember that these are official reports filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission, or the CC. They are a vital part of how the market functions, ensuring that companies provide transparent information about their performance. When a company like Bloomia Holdings Incorporated files an 8K about their financial results, it's a signal for investors to pay close attention. And as the report wraps up, we see the signature from Elizabeth E. McShane, who is listed as the Chief Financial Officer. This is standard practice, signifying that the company's CFO has reviewed and authorized the filing. It's a sign-off that the information provided is believed to be accurate and complete to the best of her knowledge. Looking at Bloomia Holdings Incorporated based on this filing, what we have is a notification of their latest financial performance announcement. The real details of that performance are in the press release they've attached. Without seeing that press release, our analysis is limited to understanding that they reported when they reported and who signed off on it. However, the mere act of filing an 8K for earnings is a key event. It tells us that the company is actively communicating its financial status. For investors, this is the moment to either validate existing expectations or to reevaluate their stance on the company based on the actual numbers reported in the accompanying press release. The key takeaway here is that the company is providing updated financial information, and the market will be digesting those details from the attached press release to understand Bloomia Holdings Incorporated's current health and future prospects. So generally, this type of filing is a crucial checkpoint for any investor. It is not about the formalities, it is about the performance. While we don't have the specific numbers from the press release here, be assured that those figures dictate how the market will view Bloomia Holdings Incorporated's trajectory. Are they navigating economic headwinds successfully, or are they facing serious challenges? This 8K is the official announcement that those answers are now available for review. Alright? That is our breakdown of this Bloomia Holdings Incorporated filing. What part of their financial report strategy do you find most interesting or concerning when you look at these kinds of filings? Let me know in the comments below. If this deep dive into corporate documents was helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more. And don't forget to join our Discord community for even deeper discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Decode.